And so as a kid, I'm like, yeah, I want to go play with the big machine with the stick and the buttons and the racing wheel, and And so it's just like I love. That's why I like racing games. Like I don't have a racing game, but I'd love to have one of those to play racing games on because it reminds me of playing in the arcade. It's shit's fun. And plus, I don't know, just having it's more like a fight stick's meant for fighting games. A controller is meant for everything, and so like you can tell, the difference. But I've gotten so used to my PlayStation, and honestly, like I was saying earlier, like the PS3 controller, I didn't like because it felt like a toy. I mean, I know it's essentially the same thing, but like button layout wise and stuff. But like, it felt like a toy. Like I'd squeeze it too hard and feel like it was gonna break in my hands at some point. But like this PS4 controller, like I mean, I take care of my stuff better now. I don't care, but like this has weight to it. It's like the plastic doesn't feel as cheap, and like the buttons feel nice and responsive for fighting games and shooters and stuff. Like it's just feels like a piece of equipment, not a toy.
Right.
I like that. So
If
the PS4 controller I really don't mind, but
if you decide to try a stick, and bear in mind, like when it comes to actual performance, whatever you perform best with, use
Yeah.
that, right?
yeah,
Capture.
But if you decide you want to try a stick, you're in like Ohio, right?
yeah,
Dude, I can just send you my old stick to try. Like I've given a buddy, the guy I did like all those matches in Street Fighter 4 with, I've given him right of first refusal on this thing. But if you want to try it, he's not
no,
buying
that's
it
okay.
anytime soon.
It's all good.
Well,
But
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna get your hands on a Senitsu LS56 lever and feel what that's like, it's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those
I
buttons
might
that,
take you up on that sometime in the future. But as of now, it's okay.
yeah, yeah. So when, like, I've got maybe 3 weeks, I can ship stuff out
Ooh,
before the
let's do
winter hit. He's just like,
Autodrome.
fuck you.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I'm like that with certain people online is because like if something happened, it's like, oh, dude, what happened to the stick? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to. Or
Don't
if
worry
like doesn't
about it.
come through because of you know what I'm saying, or because of
Yeah,
shipping, or yeah, it's like I don't really want to. But
yeah. Well, if you feel you're interested,
If
let me
it's
know and I'll
say
tell you
it's
whether I still got it.
available, if it's available sometime in the near future, and I happen to have some extra cash, and you maybe want to sell it, then it's different.
Well, like I say, I'll send it out to you to try, and you can get a feel for it because like I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I've watched to this day, and they're like, Sanwa is Japanese. I'm like, yeah, but it's not everything Japanese. Like, you got to tell
Yeah.
people they have options.
See, that's the thing in the U.S. We're not as exposed to certain things, so we don't get like, especially with gaming, we don't always get the first scoop. We don't, always get the newest, the best, like
Oh yeah.
until someone discovers it and goes, "Hey, I'm gonna buy a bunch of these and sell them in the U.S." And I always hated that, man,
That
because they
Bimmer
always get the
M1
first
is a
scoop.
cool looking car, man.
What is it? Oh,
The
Digger?
Bimmer M1. If you I wonder if I can look at the car.
What kind of car is
Spectate.
it?
No, no. That's a cool looking car. If you look at the stream right now, you can see it. It's a badass looking car, dude.
Dude, I can't check out the
Flip
stream.
up headlights and everything. Damn it, I want one of these.
Oh, I
Fuck!
forgot about the flip up headlights.
Oh, he changed his car. Never mind.
That's okay. I like the flip up headlights though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it. I'm a 90s kid, man.
yeah,
Real.
it's irrational. They break, but it's 90s.
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
90s Accords, dude, my late 80s, early 90s Accords, there's like my favorite tuner cars ever because of the flip up headlights. Of course, then you got this sexy fucking Corvette back here.
Hey man, there's always the AE86.
This sexy fucking Corvette I got.
The flip up lights car.
I ran the Viper though. I don't think the Viper's as fast as the Corvette, to be honest with you. I won a match race or two with it, but like, dude, oh my god, I gotta go back and turn the clip on it, JJ. Why am I not racing? Oh shit, I wasn't in the race. I guess forgot to spectate.
That was the time.
That fucking sucks. Cause I was looking at cars, being car porn. Loosest unit, yeah.
Wait, are you on the DE Tech one?
Well, I put the link in the main collector channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the DE Gaming YouTube channel. That's the only one you can stream 4K
Oh,
to.
the YouTube one. I put it on Twitch.
Yeah, because that's the only one you can stream 4K to. You can't stream 4K to Twitch. It won't let you throw enough bandwidth at it.
I've noticed that. Yeah.
Where
prefer to keep their money.
where I can stream 4K and it looks amazeballs on fucking YouTube, and it looks good on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately for you, Kate, because
Oh, that does look good.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Looks amazeballs, and you can only watch it like 1080, maybe 1440p if you're allowed to overscale, if your system allows you to overscale. Looks great, don't it? And that's that Celine, I don't know, you talking about Corvette or that loosest unit, that Celine M7 or S7 or whatever it is?
I think so. Number 9 now.
Yeah, that's a Celine. That's a pretty car, you're right about that.
That is a nice looking car, yeah.
I need to figure out how to, oh, I need to get my buttons back on it.
The best Ford since the 60s is always the same.
That's a Ford? Oh, I just got a little GT in the back. I guess I can see that.
Let's go look at third place. Looks like there's some racing going on up that way. Yeah, there we go. We got some racing now, guys. I mean, if I'm gonna have to watch, we might as well see something fun and interesting. Yeah, dude. This is what my custom tuned Vega 64 hybrid modded is capable of. Very good. I have a whole, well, after you figure the 200 I made off selling my 1070, I have $100 in this graphics card. Very good investment. Very solid investment.
Yeah. Dude.
Vega's really good at compute.
I mentioned that on Steam I have GT Legends. That's made by Sinbin, the people who made GTR2, my first PC race sim. One of the reasons I got it, apart from nostalgia, is like, oh, it's Sinbin, is you can drive old Monza.
Yeah.
Mazdas are cool. I like the RX-7s. Those are my favorite Mazdas. Is that where they're at, Monza?
Yeah.
Hey, look, see? Cheap ass. I saw that shit.
Yeah, I did too.
Dude did that to me, and then I went flipping, JJ, in the Viper. Went flipping. I flipped, must have been 6 or 8 times. Like, barrel rolls, like going sideways down the road, barrel rolling, dude. Look at him, he's like, payback, bitch! Look at him, payback! Did you see him wait for that shit? Did you see him wait? The other guy didn't got in front of him, that was dumb. Come on, man. We had your back. We saw it happen. We had your back. Why'd you do that? Then he just blew the corner because he's pissed off and he ain't driving no more.
I seen that, yeah.
You had him, Catfish Billy. We were rooting for you. We were streaming you, buddy. We got you back. Why?
Yeah.
He's just doing that. Now he's just like, fuck it. I'm going to put on a show. I wonder if he hears us. I don't know. I don't think I have Forza set up to pick up my mics or anything.
He totally lost position just to put that guy in the wall. That's funny.
He's like not even trying anymore. He's like just hanging back. Look, he's trying to wreck everybody now. Dude, you're a D-bag. Like, dude, just because you can't race. Just because one dude fucked you over. One dude fucked you over, yeah. So you're going to fuck everybody else? That ain't right. I'm going to vote him out. How do I vote somebody out?
Yeah, vote kick. Go old school.
There's got to be a way to vote to kick. He's like trying to fucking take people out, dude. Oh shit. Oh, he got himself taken out. He's gone. He's off the list. See? Yeah, he's off the list. Let's go to Scared Panda. Dude, and the funny thing is like, don't get me wrong. He was justified, but man, there wasn't no reason for doing that to everybody else.
No, I'm just watching him drive, and I've been seeing him blow like this one.
But he's like, you see him here in the end right now, is like, in the live, it's like he's just fucking people up, just fuck them up, and then here in a minute he gets kicked. You can't do, Forza has a marshal system, and if you get too many negative points in a race, it kicks you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I like Forza. Why I like
Because
Forza
it keeps
7, dude.
bad players away from good players.
Pretty much.
And I would think skill-wise, I mean, well, if you're that god awful, you do too.
That's the funny thing about racing games. They're no easier than fighting games, but they pick up more casualties than fighting games.
Yes. Yeah. Because there's less of a skill gap. It's go and stop. Every car is go and stop. You know, it's not like hey.
That is not the basis of it. Sorry, but
Well, it's similar to that, but X squared circle at the same time. You have to do a combo, you see, to initiate the turbo.
control is the key. You're used to playing Need for Speed, man, and then when you get, we're talking about a step, not simulation,
No,
but we're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying
steps in between now.
Yeah, no, I know, but a car is that close.
Well,
It's like,
you're right. You're only two inputs, but the difference is that how you apply that input matters versus
Yeah, I'm not
on or
talking
off.
about-
It's not like a fighting game where it's on or off.
Yeah, and how you
That's
apply
what
that.
I was saying. It's different. You attract more casuals in the race.
Yeah, that's why I took it back and kind of backtracked and said, I get, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Like,
I got you, bud. I understand. I misunderstood at first. That was my bad.
No, you're good. Like everyone can just jump in a car and they know, oh, okay, I gotta go faster than you first. But,
They
like,
think that's what it is, but it's not.
You gotta
Dude, I
also,
think Panda he had another lap. I can go for next trap. I want Sebring. If he, I think Panda had another full lap, I think he'd win it. Because Panda was running first place down all of a sudden. That's the end of the race, right there.
I like that marshal system. I think that's pretty cool.
The marshal system is pretty cool. But yeah, I am totally racing this one, bitches. I ain't clicking spectate nothing.
God, that's really
I am so pissed off I didn't get to race that track. I love that track.
I was looking at Forza for PC. I think it's like Forza 8, whatever's on the Windows 10 store.
7? Yeah, it's 7 is what it is. I ended up paying I paid like $20 for mine.
Yeah, and I was like, if I'm putting money like on games, which I do not do often, you know, like I mentioned I have stuff, I got it cheap 2 years later. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I always do. Yeah, this came out in like 2017.
Yeah, and so I was looking at Forza, like, what am I gonna put money into? Because I was waiting for a set of Corsa to go on sale, and I was like, what am I gonna put money into?
I would put money into this over a Assetto Corsa. I love Assetto Corsa, don't get me wrong, but Assetto Corsa is a hot lap simulator. Assetto Corsa is very limited.
I later got a set of Corsa for $750, so I'm all right. But
yeah,
I was thinking about Forza, and I'm like, I don't know, man, but it is. I'm seeing it as a middle ground because I'm never going back to iRacing.
Me either. No, it's just too much money. You have to. They make sure you constantly invest money. If you want to earn the credits at the end of the season to go towards your tracks and your cost, you better have everything. They make sure of it. And they add shit every season to make sure of it. To every fucking race. It's bad. Yes, it is.
It is so bad. And I was just like, you know what? I'm sorry I ever fell for this shit. I'm out.
Yeah, it's exactly what I did. I did iRacing. I have 6 seasons in iRacing, dude. I made it out of rookies I made it out of rookies in NASCAR. I made it out of rookies in Skippies, and I made it out of rookies in at World Outlaw Dirt Track Racing.
I like Forza. It's pretty solid. Enjoyed playing Forza. I just don't. The main reason I haven't played Forza in a while is because I just used to be Xbox. Or I don't play on Xbox.
Oh shit! Are you going to Suzuka?
Yep, I'm at Suzuka.
Oh, I love Suzuka.
Suzuka's so much fun. And this Corvette build is an all-wheel drive Corvette. This Corvette is not a Corvette.
Oh, that's the Corvette.
The Corvette, the one we built the other day. This is our Corvette. This is the DE Tech. This is the DE Gaming Corvette. This is not. Oh. Oh no! Third place is mine! Get out of the way, Porsche! Just because I blew that corner. Blew it.
These vehicles, like, they're so good.
Yeah, that's what I have is Gears of War, yep. Because I have Gears of War. Damn it, I might have fucking give up podium this time. Might being a dumbass. I blew up one corner.
What's that? I don't know what. Here comes someone catches the goddamn.
Ah, I fucking hit the wall. Wow, first race tonight is not going too good, guys. Trust me. Well, I did mess the suspension on this car again, trying to get it turned in a little harder and lose the ass in a little bit. Even though I put it all-wheel drive, so when I pinned it, it would bite. I do have it set up to be loose when I have it set up to be turn in hard and then loose on center. Is what I keep tuning for. Yeah, exactly. Rally car for tarmac. That's exactly what I'm building. Well, look, if you look at, especially these S's, man, exactly what it is. I do just sucked up on me because I blew the first part of that corner, but you notice he real quick like fucking fell off me too. Once I settled into it. See, and I need to not pay attention to my mirrors. I mean, yes, when people are around you, when you're in car, you have to pay attention because in car is not like third person or whatever, to where you see everything that's going on.
Yeah, you usually have blind spots and stuff.
Damn it, I screw it, same corner up again. But you have to pay attention. But unless someone's around you, unless you have that arrow telling you someone's that close, you need to not look. You need to pay attention to your marks. Pay attention to what you're doing. It always takes me a couple races to get settled into it. I'm going to settle for fourth this time, I think. I'm in third. Okay, I'm in third. I mean, someone wrecked ahead of me and then quit because they couldn't deal with it. And I'm sorry, you just never give up. That's all there is to it. You might, yeah, exactly. You might as well just quit. You might as well just unplug your shit and go hook up your original Nintendo Wii and go play Animal Crossing and get that butt hurt.
I was watching the 24 hours in the mall, I think it was 2007.
This Vette is so good, JJ.
They had a light wreck, right? And the C64 Vette's left front wheel was completely jammed. Driving that car,
Motherfucker just hit me.
On three wheels?
yeah, he ran into almost a full lap around the school, including the no sauce chicane. He ran damn near full lap. Got that thing in the pit. They fixed it, changed drivers. I wish you know they took first in class and beat that.
Damn.
Like, never give up. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's how I am. Well, then come on.
That fucking sling just hit me.
That's how I run video games.
Damn,
I just fucking ran off in the gravel. That sling hit me, took me totally around, dude.
That's not like a friendly call.
No. That was a shunt. That was, I entered the corner properly, and he didn't, so I became his brake pedal.
Yep. I hate that. All
That's
racing.
what they call a racing incident.
I hate, it's like, look, if
When it's an
you look,
NPC, it's
Yeah, when it's an NPC, I can just run it back down to 2 seconds and take it out. But when it's a person, it's like, nah, dude, you fucking suck. You did that shit on purpose.
When a person does that to me in a racing game I know, or like fighting game I know, like, now I get the whiff punch, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that's Forza. I'm trying not to trigger the marshal system and get myself a bad rating. I want to keep one to get, because your rating also affects people you get paired up with in races. Fucking A, I didn't. I think everybody below 4 has quit this race. Thank God this race is over. Horrible race.
God, man, those people. This is a great track. How dare you ruin this track?
I know. Dude just fucking just shunted my ass. I mean, he jammed it in my ass. I mean, there was no lube, nothing. It was not pleasant. But people do that shit. They can't fucking race on their own, so they fucking, You know what, JJ? We're gonna do something else I've always wanted to try, and we're gonna regret this probably, but we're gonna build another Viper.
Vipers are fun.
We're gonna build another Viper. We're gonna drop out for a second. Everybody on the stream just got to bear with us. We're gonna drop out and build another Viper. No, we're not gonna go take out on everybody. We respect people. We respect people we race with. We're not like that. We don't want to be like that. But
JJ says destroy them all.
listen. Oh, destroy them all. Destroy the booty holes.
Fuck you, guy.
Go to someone S. That's 800 at the top of that
If it's
class.
a
That's all
rally
that matters.
race, it's a little forgivable, but like, or if you're playing like a goofy racing game, but like when you're playing like something like Forza, it's like, come on, dude, like don't, like, and I'm okay with a friendly bump, like to throw me off, like that's fine. I don't care about that, but when you like smash someone like that and send them flying, hey, that's not cool. That's not cool because that's not something they can easily recover from, and even if they can, you're gonna be so far ahead of them. That's just like such a dirty fucking thing.
Stop it.
Whereas like if it's a little
Version.
bump, it'll get disabled. Like
All-wheel
it passes
drive.
you, but you can recover. You know, if you're a decent driver, that kind of shit, these go flying. Fuck that.
You gotta keep it to S. That's the problem. These are ACRs. You don't have to touch their suspension. No, they don't want to modulate. What's wrong with you? No, there's going to be one upgrade here. It's just probably going to... See? This thing already has a bunch of shit installed because of the car. Differentials don't cost. Transmission.
I mentioned all
Fine.
the time I put into Gran Turismo 4, that's when I learned these tracks. Between Gran Turismo 4 and Tourist Trophy, which was the motorcycle racing track, motorcycle racing game on the GT4 engine, which, if you learn tracks in Gran Turismo 4, Tourist Trophy was like being in the track. It was amazing. I put so much time into that if I ever got to go to Japan, which is basically impossible, but if I ever got to go there, screw all the gamer stuff, screw all the fighting game history, my number one stop would be Suzuka Circuit, the chicane before the start-finish straight. And I would stand on the apex of that thing, and I would just look back at the spoon curve, because I've done that so many times. I want to stand there and look down that road. Or crouch there and look down.
I love racing.
S. 'Cause That's 800. There we go. Got her. So, now let's tune the car. I do all my own tuning and everything. JJ say we're not pussies here. We know how to do our own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up to that level briefly, but it's been a long time. I gotta learn how to do setups again. Project Cars 2, I've been using the race engineer. He's been telling me shit to do, and it turned out that I'm in a locked spec race, so I can't do any of the adjustments.
The Corvette accelerates fast, I don't care. I manipulate that final drive, that bitch accelerates fast. Just by a second to 100 mile an hour.
Jesus, it's actually quite a bit when you're talking about how fast.
Yeah. Talking about lapping hard.
Yeah. For a second might be the difference between you and the guy behind you. I was playing Outlast 2 for a bit. I want to pick that up again tomorrow, maybe.
Back in a minute.
Okay. That was pretty fun. You ever played those? Oh, yeah. Didn't you say you played that Affliction, the first one? The second one's a lot better. I mean, it's, you know, kind of the same thing. You know, you got the camera and you're walking around or whatever, and it's, you know, jump scares and all that. It's good, though. Like, the second one, I don't know if it's just because it's newer or what, but it looks a little better. It's like, the environments are more, like they suck you in more, I guess. Like the environments are a lot better because like it's like a plane or what is not a plane crash? This Fortnite has stormtroopers you can get now. You can be a stormtrooper on Fortnite. I don't know, but anyways, was it the one? Oh, I just heard my echo on your stream. Outlast.
0. Here's your echo on the stream, but then I have to turn your volume.
No, not an echo. Sorry, I heard myself on the stream. That's all.
Yeah, I just had to. Oh, you heard yourself.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you're good. No, it's not bad or loud enough. I just forgot what I was talking about and had a nice little reminder.
I do kind of like how the oh fuck.
I got some of that CBD stuff today, man. That's what I've been smoking tonight. I like it.
Dude, my shit'll be here Saturday from what it says.
I know. I'm thinking about ordering some tomorrow, actually, because I get paid tomorrow. It's like it's not even really that expensive. Shit. Yeah. I don't even know if I need real pot because like I just tried to light a bowl and didn't put nothing in it.
Wow. Where are the acceleration declars?
There's actually a good amount of tuning involved in it. I like that. I like being able to tune my cars. Because when you play a game a lot, you go, oh, well, I can't make this turn a certain way or whatever. You tune it a little bit, fix it, or get around somewhere faster or whatever you need. Get that little edge.
I don't know why that diff is set up like that in that car.
Bridge Racer was hilariously.
Here.
That
See how
shit
it
was
feels.
cracking me up.
I got that other Viper. I think it's quicker in this one. But see,
I need
Forza stats don't tell the whole story.
I need to get a new racing game for my console. Because I don't really play Need for Speed too much. I don't even installed it. It's good. Darksiders 3 was cool. I still never finished that. I did finish the last one.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl. You whip that bitch around. You show them how it's done. Oh my god, what I just did going in that first corner and save was amazing. I consider that a save because I never lost forward momentum. forward the whole time. Ooh, I like this.
Download Wipeout again. Try that again.
Sorry, AI, you're my bitch.
Oh man. That Mustang did not
Did you see what I saved?
Yeah. That's fucking crazy. Yeah,
I never stopped moving forward. My direction was always towards race direction. Yeah, I was dead sideways and spun around at times, but I never stopped moving forward.
That's the key.
That's a save. As long as you keep forward motion is maintained, you are still saving it. And honestly, to be honest with you, a lot of that is knowing when to let it eat. Because if you just let off the gas when you're like that sideways, or jam the brakes, well, you're just going to go the direction you're pointed, and that's all there is to it. Whereas you can keep your tires spinning, keep moving, keep that traction brake loose. Yep, you can let her eat around in the right direction. Oh, this car drives so good, dude. I was like fucking flouting it. Oh my god, dude. I like dropped 2 wheels off the fucking edge of the track and just let it fucking eat. And it fucking just barks and bites and fucking slides a little. And it's like, okay, I got this. Don't worry about it. Y'all sit back there and just do your shit. I got this. This car is good.
I haven't watched any
Dude, this car is beast. Believe it or not, the AI's turned way up. And I like had such a bad start. This car is beast mode. If I come back and beat the AI on this in a shot, because like I said, the AI is actually turned way up. Well, this is just a test too, though. My God, that Mustang out accelerated us.
Yeah, that fucking.
Oh man, that corner there. Man, I clipped that one right, just like let her come off the. I mean, I like literally let it go off the road just to hit that corner the way I wanted. You know what? I'm happy with that. We're gonna quit this race. We're look at our cars again. See if what I can do to make that Corvette handle like that actually. Stats should tell us everything on the cars between the three, because now it's 2 Vipers built and 1 Corvette. Oh shit!
I might not have enough room on my PlayStation. It's okay. I don't really feel like deleting anything, so.
You know what? We're gonna try this ACR for a while, because it just did really good. I was really proud of what that car did.
You know what I haven't played, dude? Duel
Right back.
Links, man. They had
What
me
haven't
play
you
last
played?
night. Links. They had an update last night.
Oh shit, yeah.
I
You
know,
can
I was
start
gonna
you
play
can
with
start
mine.
running some Duel Links and streaming. Hell, who knows? Maybe Spaz want to play.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to play. I'm not gonna stream tonight. I probably will tomorrow though.
But yeah, play some Duel Links, dude.
Does that work, bro? If I start streaming now, I'll be up till like 7 in the morning playing Duel Links.
That's true.
Like easily, I play. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I play fucking Duel Links religiously. Well, not religiously anymore, but I used to play it way too much than I should have. Yeah, are we still? Oh, Kaiba Cup. That's what they were updating. Alright, let's do it. November 14th to the 24th is stage 1. Stage 2 is the 22nd to the 24th. Players who have reached level 15, 17, 20 will not be demoted below the respected level. Reach maximum duel level 20 to participate in the second stage, which begins November 22nd. First place player in the second stage global rankings gets an invitation to WCS 2020. Cool.
I didn't hear what you
So
said, but I do need to tell you that while you were gone, and it was talking about during I was talking about during at the end of everything about the possibility of doing about doing racing game tournaments like how they did it doing using challenge doing round robin and everything else. Dude, Trow geeked out, so does Baz, and I'm like, dude, then this will work. This will totally fucking work. That's the only reason. That's why
I
we're
like
on.
racing games.
But that's fine. But dude, I have wanted to do. That's the main thing I wanted to be able to do on streaming. It's just that forever, everybody just forever, we're fighting. We're the dead or alive guys. That's what everybody wants to watch me and Night do.
Yeah.
Which you know what? I hope because man, I'm telling you what, dude. And I can't wait till we get your shit together, man. And then you can get some Forza shit, and we can do real shit, and we can build some real leagues. And oh man, it'll be. You realize how happy that'll make me? And yes, that's what I wanted to do for years. I love racing.
Me fucking too. And I actually have something I can do stuff with now, so we'll see or I'll be able to soon.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a power supply somewhere in here I need to find. It has 2 plugins, like to where it has 2 wall outlets for it.
Yeah.
I don't know why or what that would be fucking for.
That worries me, scares me, but the same token, I got the one, dude. I just gotta get the money. Has been so tight, dude.
I can always go get another power supply too. There's not gonna like, cause I think
I mean, it'll cost me like $10-15 to send you what I got, and you know what I'm gonna send you is like the 16 gigs of RAM. I'm gonna send you that power supply. It's like $60-70 worth of shit, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal, man. I know it's not a big deal, and I want to do it. You know, I totally want to do it. I mean,
yeah, you're good. I'm just saying, like, I got that one.
I would rather you spend your money towards a graphics card and talk. And once we wait till we verify everything you got runs, and then once we do that, spend that money towards a graphics card.
It boots up, like it turns on, but that's all I could get it to do. Like I had it hooked up to a monitor a while ago, and it wasn't really doing it. Like it would turn on, but I'd get a beep code for that too. Then I added the RAM, which wasn't much. It was still RAM, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
So but I could have installed it.
We'll take.
Wrong, too.
I send this shit I got over. You and Nick will get sit down with what he's got, and he'll help. You guys will get it situated to get her running.
Oh yeah.
We verify we got a runner, and then I want you to say what you got, and I want you to talk tonight about getting what the card he's got, or looking for something similar to it. So you're good for 1080 gaming for a good while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get 1080 gaming streaming for a good while. You know, and then when we upgrade again and everything else, well, next time I upgrade graphics cards, I'll offer you this bitch on her radiator and everything else. I'll offer you this one. You know.
Yeah.
And that.
Ooh, give me my Dark Edition.
And you know how this bitch be. You know this fucking card's a beast. This Vega card is like... I don't care what anybody says, this Vega card is the shiznick.
Let's see if I can find how cheap Forza 7 can be had.
I bought it off, I think, Instant Gaming. Dude, if you get like real Forza 7, oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong, I am totally cool with split. I mean, like I said, can run everything in 4K, so I'm totally cool with split screen and everything. It's not gonna, and I'm playing on a 50-inch screen, so not that big a deal to me. But my god, I won't lie, I will geek the fuck out.
Dude, you don't understand. Racing games better than Gran Turismo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I agree that, and like I said earlier, to me, yes, Forza is not as sim as Gran Turismo, but Forza feels better to me, and is more fun to me because of the simple fact that they have the suspension physics down. The suspension actually works.
Real race sims are like porn to me. Like, I don't care how bad I would actually be at this in real life. This is entertainment.
Yeah.
That I enjoy. And so, like, if I can afford to do it, I will play Forza 7, even though it isn't like a Assetto Corsa or Project Cars, right? I will do it if I can afford to do it.
I have more fun with stuff like this as the years go on, to be totally honest with you, Spaz. Because when you play full sim stuff all the time, you get so hung up on being perfect, or like, if you don't clip your curb the right way and don't freaking apex just right, and it's like you're so hard on, you're so like down on yourself, and that'll cost you everything. It's like, man, fuck, you know. I have more fun doing this.
So what I'm getting at is the friend that I played all those Street Fighter 4 matches with, right? He also plays racing games with me. He's the only friend who does. But he only plays like Dirt Showdown and fucking Need for Speed Shift, and you know what I mean? Like, it's and he plays it the way somebody might play Blanca in Street Fighter, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not playing with somebody else who loves this shit the way I do.
Yeah, I get that. I understand. Which, like, well, and I told JJ, you play 7 with me, we'll build a drift thing on Horizon 4. Like, he wants to build a real online drift thing. And I'm like, well, Horizon 4 is where to do it. That's where everybody considers like the real drift thing is, on Horizon, you know? That is the premier drift thing where everybody does it online. You know what I mean? It's Forza Horizon 4. I need to figure out how to get my mic to work on Xbox Live so I can fucking like show people that shit, so people can fucking hear me in all my glory.
So, do you know how bad my first match of the Kaiba Cup is going? I'm basically trying to survive until my opponent's shitty internet connection fails. And hoping I get a win. That way. Oh yeah, FlixFit.
All right.
So they have this thing that it was part of the update. It's well, it's not new. It's called.
Is it working now?
And oh my bad.
Oh no, you're good, dude. I'm just trying to see if people can hear me on this shit.
Oh yeah, but it's called Kaiba Cup, and there's 2 rounds. And once you get through the first one, the second one, another 2. Like, This one goes on for 10 days, and then the second one goes on
We're
for
gonna
2
exit
days.
the game, restart it,
And
and
so,
we're gonna see if
like,
we can get our mic going.
if you,
We're
so,
gonna
like,
talk
basically
mad
you
shit if we
have
can.
to, oh shit, my bad, a brain fart. But,
Your
you make it
farts.
through the first 2 rounds, and if you win the second round, they actually invite you to, like, the real-life world tournament thing they do for Duel Links, which is actually a thing. It's like watching a League of Legends match. Like, they have their phones connected or a PC or something, and they, you know, fucking duel. I seen it, and I seen videos of it. I was like, no shit. It's funny for. So it's a thing that they do, a real competitive thing. But yeah, you can get invited from the game if you win, if you make it through that. Jesus, this guy's whooped my ass with a. He's Seto Kaiba, but he's got a Red Eyes Black Dragon.
What?
Deck, yeah. And Noble Knights, Snipe Hunter.
Behold my trap card, Red Eyes Double Donger.
Pretty much, that's how it feels to be I don't surrender though. Like, I'm obviously, but I won't surrender.
No, because you have honor.
Yeah. Yeah, well, for one. And for
You
two,
in that game, you're like I am at fighting games.
Yeah, well, not only that, but, well, I don't mind taking advantage if people are dumb.
But no, in fighting games you don't mind. But I do say, but that's the way I am with fighting games. You
No, I
have
know what you
honor.
mean,
It's like
bro.
I take pride in it, you know.
Yeah, I take pride. Well, it's that, and then also, like, say I were to, like, I'm obviously gonna lose, but if I surrendered right now, and like I could have even just not, like, I played a monster, destroyed his monster. Like, I'm actually playing through it. Like, I could have just gave up and not played it again, and he could have just killed me. Which is what he's gonna do now. But if I would have surrendered and left, he doesn't get the rewards. Like, he still counts as a win for him, but he doesn't get the actual rewards for his account. You know, like the points and the car or whatever he would get. That's not fair to him, man. Like, he had a good match. Like, he didn't beat me with any bullshit. Like, he got me. You know, I made a couple bad calls. He got me. Like, that wouldn't be fair to him. So I even gave him a
And
little.
it happens to everybody, dude.
Yeah.
No matter how
But
good you are at something, you're gonna lose.
oh yeah, and plus dueling the matches
I'm like
go
on a
by
10.
so
I'm
fast.
like on a 10 win streak on Dead or Alive 6 right now. 10 or 15. I should let Knight take my streak.
Oh god.
The streak! The streak!
You gotta get to, like, what is it, 42?
I gotta get to like 50 or some shit like that, or 500 or whatever it was.
This is for you.
Remember the 40. Well, it says whatever it is. I haven't
I know,
read
I don't
it.
remember what it is
Me
anymore.
either. Me either.
I think that's funny. Is that little chant on here? I think it is. Look at that. Remember the 45? It is still on there.
It's 45. I told you, I'm never getting rid of it, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I played Rocket League for something like 3 years, and outside of like a crash or a glitch, I never quit a match ever.
Wow. Well, it's just there's no point to. I just don't like doing it. I don't like, you know. I'm here to play. If I'm quitting every match, I'm not playing.
Yeah, it's a game. Fucking play it. It's fun.
Oh crap,
Yes.
is that it?
I agree.
Is that all I have to do? Oh wait, I gotta vote for next track. No. Ooh, I will do any of those, but I'll select Daytona because I'm in a Viper. And I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna hit the, I'm gonna be like the dude from Sling Blade. I'm gonna hit the try over, and I'm gonna be like, Viper's hungry. That's horrible, right? That's horrible.
My first turn, I got a 3200 monster out on the field. Blue Eyes is 3000, so it's more powerful than Blue Eyes I got in my first turn. Oh, and it gains, was it 500 attack for each card in my draw, so it goes to 37. And if it gets, here's the best part though, if this card gets destroyed, I can summon another monster from my deck that has more attack power than it, just because it got killed. And if someone uses a spell card, the one I have out, I can cancel your spell card out once with that. freaking nuts.
Oh no, I hate this. Oh no, it's Rio. Never mind. Sorry, I can do this.
Yeah, I'm looking at Forza
I thought
7.
this was Prague. Prague. I hate Prague.
Oh! He used the track card.
Prague is like fucking ice. It's like driving on snot. I'm sorry, Spaz. Go ahead.
I'm looking at Forza 7. Depending on how the end of this year goes with like gifts and fucking discounts and shit, I may pick it up. But I had to, like I say, it's been years since I was able to buy gifts for people, so I couldn't cheap out. And I
Dude.
say that like I didn't fucking buy people diamonds and shit, but like relative to my income.
Just something. Just something. I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Just the
So,
feeling of doing something, doing what you can to acknowledge it, just to do something. Don't. Nah,
yes.
I get it.
So if I hadn't done that, I could buy Forza for sure. But because I did that, I gotta see how things play out.
Dude, for years, all I have bought for are the kids, and I mean the kids below like 15 years old. Because that's all I've been able to afford to do. And this year, I mean, I'm gonna be lucky if I can do for my kid.
Yeah.
I understand, man. Believe me, I understand.
Well, like, I know you're a grown ass man, but like, if I can help you, like, budgeting is something I'm very good at.
Oh, he quit! First race!
Damn it, JJ! The Viper took off like a bat out of hell hard right, and I just like, oh shit, I think I'm a second. I'm a second already, guys. I'm in first, guys, already! No, go! Go, Viper, go! Go, Viper, go! Go, Viper, go!
It wasn't until that I realized that YouTube's fees were included.
What?
I'm watching stream on YouTube, and
Oh, yeah. I've been clicking. Sometimes it'll catch up to
Oh man, this Viper is a beast and I love it. But man, I'm gonna
that
have to learn how to.
acceleration is insane.
Yeah, it is. It's a little more than I'm used to. I totally would have won this race, I'm pretty sure, if I would have just fucking calmed down. But everybody, yeah, the acceleration's insane, dude. But everybody I got around was like not driving, bunch of non-driving idiotos, and it's like jamming brakes for no reason, and so every time I try to accelerate out at a natural, like right there, I screwed up. That's me, and I did that both times on that same turn. So far, both times I did that the same turn. Well, except for that. It's a new car. I just built this ACR, okay? It's a new car. The diffs are way different than what it is in the other Viper too, because it's a totally different generation of ACR, so it's a different car.
And it's also really long, is the problem with the
Well, I'm using a little e-brake, trying to use a little e-brake to help her around the tight S's. There are a lot of S's in here. My God, does it accelerate like a rocket ship? Yeah.
Dude, I keep watching you hit that wall on that left-hander, and all I can think is...
Damn it, and I did it again. Third time around, same thing. And 3 of 8. Phew. This wouldn't hurt. Okay, you know what? I know I could finish this. That's not the point. We're gonna quit this. We're gonna tune on this car a little. Now I see why the diffs are set at 100%. I think we will be better spent here.
Oh my God, he's got a blue eyes. Get the fuck out. I don't like this. This is just what I did to the guy last time. I'm like terrified now. You need to overwhelm your opponents with beat sticks, huh? Here's a beat stick for you. That's exactly what he just did.
165.
Well, like, if my buddy that I raced with in Dirt Showdown heard me say that shit about block roll, not to mention his fucking blocker, right? Like,
I like that, the Blanca term. That shit is awesome. I'm gonna totally remember that. Like amaze balls. Okay. I don't know. I think we're good on that. We're gonna spectate the rest of this race, and we'll wait for the next one. But I mean, I was like, the car was not wanting to rotate at all, and it was like, okay, so. Well, wait. Actually, it was not rotated. Wow. See, like everybody's like horribly racing bad. Like it's bad. Not just me. Look at everybody. Just like it's like y'all took Rio, and Rio is like a horrible track. It's just streets. The road's not a high traction thing. We're gonna see what I got here. If not, if this doesn't work the way I want to, I'm gonna bring that front diff all the way down to about 45%, and I'm gonna bring the rear diff down to about 70, 65, 70, versus being at 100 on the rear and like 85 on the front. I'm gonna go to the other extreme, and then I'm gonna start working up in like 5-point increments till I get it to turn in the way I want. But leave the acceleration totally out. Because I want it to... Oh, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do tuning.
I think I remember it doesn't exist anymore. I used to love the American Le Mans series.
I want to let go, and I want that bitch to turn.
Okay, now this I can do something. Activate.
You know what I want is I want one of them new Ford GTs to be able to do this S-Class with. That's a lot of money. Them things are expensive.
Dragon some.
It's in a game, you can sell them if you don't like it.
Oh, it's not that. It's just the amount of money it costs. I don't have enough money.
I was just making a joke that when people bought the Ford GT, there was a contract clause that said...
Oh, yeah, that you couldn't sell the thing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Ford tried to say the first guy that bought one just wanted to flip it. And even though it was in the contract clause, he tried to anyway, and Ford sued him over it.
Jesus.
And then some famous people were like, you know what, this car isn't what I thought it would be. And they're like, the contract, and they're like, bitch, lawyers. It
Yeah.
was to appellate court.
Wow.
And the appellate court said, look, it's in the contract. You're responsible for reading it before you sign it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like, there's things you can't put in contracts, but that ain't one of them.
Unfortunately,
Ooh, I want to do Brands Hatch. I haven't done Brands Hatch in a long time.
I mean, it's
Alright guys, let's see if I can redeem the Viper here.
Why did I do that? I did a dumb thing.
Oh, maybe I am in the video. I'm just low. Whatever. I'll just make sure not to invite my friend to the server until, like, this video is faded into obscurity. I told him about this Skullgirls tournament, because like I say, his big band is fucking evil. But he's dealing with some stuff he couldn't play. And I gotta say, in retrospect, I'm glad his big band wasn't in this mix. People wouldn't have been having nearly as much fun. His big band is, oh, I hit you once, you could never move again.
Is what now? I try not to get retaliatory in racing games, even though I want to. I try not to, because that shit, if you do that, that shit never ends.
Yeah.
And you normally end up being worse off than you would be if you just went about your business. That's the only reason I try not to. Because 99 times out of 100, the person that initiated it ends up winning. Basically, they end up winning the engagement because you let them win.
Yeah.
Regarding Forza 7, I do have a specific question.
Yeah.
Is the Nürburgring Nordschleife in this game?
I think so. We'll look in a second.
Because, like, that's kind of my measure for a racing game. Not just because, like, oh, hardcore, whatever. But because what I like to do to kill time and is run laps in Nordschleife. And if I can do that in a given game, that's how I run my physics.
Get off my ass, dude. Man, y'all about a bunch of non-drive motherfuckers tonight.
The Nordschleife is something like a 10-mile track.
Like, look there. I fucked up. You know what I did? I got off the track to keep from fucking everybody else.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh my god, the stream just caught up. What?
Bunch of non-drive motherfuckers, let me just tell you. Everybody...
That guy's tires kind of square by me.
Oh, those tires got to be square as long as as much as I was sideways.
Yeah, but just real quick facts. The reason I love that habit of Nordschleife and chill is it's a 10-mile lap roughly. So once you've learned the track, like, you can forget a lot of shit that goes around the lap of the track.
Oh, yeah? To maintain my position to finish this race, bitches. Dude, you should see the race I'm in. Spaz saw it, them motherfuckers were like all at me.
Jesus is gonna save me. Thank God. My trap card, my secret trap card.
Blue eyes, white tentacle, double dollar.
Position navigation. I guess basically two locations. I have a quick card too, that's for sure. This bus connections.
What, is the stream buffering or screwing up?
No, it's just behind for me.
Oh yeah, behind. Yeah, it's YouTube.
Boy, I got this.
I leave it behind so it's the best quality possible. Oh no, I'm running pretty good now.
Is the connection issues because you do play with people worldwide. It's just only a certain fucking some weird countries you can't connect to. Go back.
I just love the hilarity of Spaz saw it. Like, just out of nowhere.
Well, you saw that shit in the beginning. It was a lot of butt stuff. Yeah, see, for a tournament, these 8-lap races would be way too much. It'd have to be like 3 laps. But what I'm also gonna have to do though is have like a night, say if it's Wednesday night's the night this happens, like on Monday night, have a night on the track where we let people get a chance to race and get some time on the track, you know.
Practice session. Did you actually qualify?
You have to say that again. I didn't hear you.
I said practice sessions and so forth, but would you actually qualify?
Oh yeah, I mean it's the way I want it to be. If it's gonna, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know we can't do it like full sim level proper, but I think I think the effort, it should be a good effort to give everybody the best possible experience.
Yeah. And you can't take anybody out of race weekend by fucking up the practice.
Exactly. I'm actually settling in pretty good. I'm anxious to see what my fast lap looks like at the end of this. Now that I'm getting this car some time to get used to it. I love how the center of the attack lights up with the Viper biting your ass when you fucking too hard on it. When that bitch red lines, I love it.
I rebalance this now.
I don't want to give you the wrong impression, but I had to turn down the difficulty of the cars too, because I was 9 seconds a lap combined with this.
I have this on above average, which is 2 below the top. That's the way I race the AI on this game. And that's only because the people I do know that play this game, like these are people that get like top 2-3 lap times in the world on shit. That good of people. They're like Swedish guy. Well, it's a buddy of mine, and he races a bunch of Swedish guys. Where he can place in the top 10. Those Swedish guys place top 2-3, hold plenty of world records and everything. But I had to turn the difficulty level up to push myself, you know.
Yeah.
Because I just don't, God, no one take VIR. For the love of God, please don't take VIR.
Well, it's like when I was playing Skullgirls the other day, just to remind myself, what is this game? I put it on versus CPU on hard difficulty. What did I get out of the gate? Big band. And I went 3 rounds with him until I could beat him, and then I went 6 straight. And then I had to eat. But that was good enough to remind myself what the hell the game was.
Yeah, that KC Cup's tough, man.
And the other night, the Vette, we can hardly lose. Yeah, I won like 5 or 6 straight. It was ridiculous, dude. In this S class.
I looked at public sessions at VIR.
I ate VIR.
What's that?
Virginia International Raceway?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
They do not care about having members of the public ever on that track, man. The money is huge.
Yeah, and the track is like fucking glass because of it. The track is so like it's like literally narrow as shit. It's basically built for go-karts. You know what I mean? It's bad. It's very bad. It's like he said, money is king at VIR, and it's funny, even on the game they convey the fact that the track's like a fucking goddamn ice ring. Look at that Viper lit up. God, that's something.
It's that in depth.
Sorry. Could have been so aggressive. It's the first lap, my God. Dude, you think the race was won in the first corner? Watch these idiots.
Even professional race car drivers have 24 hours to
mistaken. And gonna die.
Going the other way with that diff may have been the right idea. God, it may have been the right idea. It was like turning that diff down. Diff's way down and scaling it instead of being really hard and locked. Opening them up a bit so the car moves around a little more may have been the idea. Needs to be responding. I'm just learning. Damn it! Alright, screw this. Someone hit me. This race was horrible. Oh my god, I feel like such a noob. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream some of this tomorrow because I finally got my dark edition deck balanced right. It's pretty fun. My first turn, I got my second turn, 2 dark magicians, 4 star dragon. Well, yeah, you guys probably don't talk about dark magicians probably since like the iconic one. But I got 2 of those guys.
We're gonna get the vet back out because I think the vet will do. I think the vet honestly is better overall. I can't get it to turn the way I want it to, which bugs me.
I gotta be honest, I got so many friends into trading card games that I'm accustomed to hearing shit I'm not familiar with and kind of navigating what that might mean.
Oh, you're good.
At least Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, that's a trap card. Oh, I bet I know what
Yeah,
that means.
see, that's why because I played Magic. I have Magic the Gathering installed on my PC also, actually.
Yeah.
But like, Magic's fun, but it's been around too long. So there's like,
Dude, look at that car. That thing is
okay,
sexy
well, I
as
don't want to say
shit.
it like that. It's just like there's such a big library of cards, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Look,
yeah, it's hard to keep up with. Like, cause
I'm
I had
gonna.
your friends that would play, and it got expensive, dude. We were spending like a lot of money every week. Cause like this weekend, so orders some cards or goes to the card shop and buys a booster pack or a deck that just beats everybody all week.
I'm
So
gonna
then
take a
I buy
leak,
something
and I will be
too.
right
Yeah.
back. When you guys
Alright.
get done what you're talking about, look at that sexy goddamn Mustang on the screen.
Oh,
But
look
yeah,
at it,
and
dude. It just came
it's
up.
like it was back and forth so much that we all collectively made it. Looked at each other one day and go, "Hey guys, I think we play this too much and it's eating our pockets too much, so we should probably chill out."
Yeah.
So we had to quit playing for a while. I still have a tin of cards. I have a whole box of cards, and I have a couple structure decks that I'd play with people because that's how we ended up playing. Is like, you know, Magic has these packs you can buy where they're kind of meant to play against each other, and so we buy a couple of those packs and, you know, flop between structure decks. Then it's fair.
Yeah. Way back, mid-90s, I had a few friends that were way into Magic cards.
It just
Like,
gets too much. Play Magic lasts 4 fucking hours,
dude,
and like,
it swallowed them up. Like, and I'm not
yeah,
trying to
it
be like mean
does.
about it. Like,
No,
I lost
I was
friends
there.
because they were
I
gone.
know. Yeah, it's bad, man.
Dude, I knew it was bad
Yeah,
when they
it's
lost girlfriends.
yeah, over Magic. I've seen it happen. Swear
And,
to God.
and again, I'm not trying to be shitty, but like when you're a hardcore gamer, like when you're debating Street Fighter Championship Edition versus Street Fighter Turbo, right?
Yeah.
When you're really a hardcore gamer and there's a girl that makes your dick happy that likes you, go with that.
Yeah. Well, it's just crazy. Like, I know that's why we all had it. It really like that for us. And we're like, all right, guys, look, this is not healthy. We can't do this. I hit 41. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can't keep doing this, guys. Because like my one buddy would get in trouble, and then we would always, like I said, try to trump each other. And I was lucky; I didn't have to invest as much because I was a blue deck player. So everything I did basically just countered everything. Like, because no matter what deck you played against me, this is half of my deck out of like, I don't remember, 60 cards or something, is like, discard 7 cards, then my next card, discard 5 cards,
You know
get rid
what?
of the top 5 cards of your deck, get rid of the top 7 cards of your deck, that monster can't move. Get rid of all three. So by the time they actually have a chance to play anything, all their monsters are gone. Like I have half their deck gone, and then I have something half decent to win with it, and they're like, So I got lucky and had a good deck, which I still have used to play. It's just rare. I think last time I played Magic was months ago, and that was a few months before that. But I like Magic. It's just too much.
I just could never get into it, and like
It's too much.
A buddy of mine wanted to do the free-to-play Magic on Steam with me.
I have that, and it's okay. I don't like it. I don't like the version they have. Like, it's weird. It works a lot like Duel Links. But...
I can't get into it. It's like there's too much that's not in front of me.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. It takes a lot to get, because it's not something you just jump right into easily. Not a lot of people anyway, because like one card, for instance, like you'll have a card that has like 2 or 3 paragraphs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to break out a rule book or Google and try to figure out what it means. And then the official explanation sometimes isn't very specific on what it does. Because, like, if you watch tournaments, you'll see the same card do 2 different things sometimes. Because, like, they interpret it different. You know what I mean? And I'm like, a card should not be so complicated. It takes a panel of judges to try to decide on what they think it should do. Because no one really knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. It's like, come on, guys.
And the thing is, and this is what always kind of put me
Oh,
off.
and the tokens. My buddy had a token. Sorry to interrupt, but my buddy had a token deck, and in like 5 turns, he had 200 monster tokens. So explain to me how to fucking beat that. It's not easy.
The thing that really got me about Magic, and this is going back to when I had friends that were using actual physical cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing that got me about it is I would look at, they'd show off these cards they got and these decks they built, and like, I managed to get this card, and so I rebuilt my deck around it, and blah, blah, blah. And I could get, like, that's a game mechanic, and that's kind of why you're here.
Yeah.
Again, like drag racing is a builder's race.
But there's so many game mechanics in Magic.
Well, but what I realized is that card that he was so happy to get that he built his deck around, that is not just like artificial scarcity, that's artificial valuation. Like, that's how this shit is infinitely expensive. Because that card is that thing, and so like a card that has 3 paragraphs and needs a panel of judges, that card is very expensive.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's the whole point.
Some of the Magic cards do get expensive if you want like a specific one. Like, it gets expensive. Sometimes. Like, there's a good chunk of cards out to where you can build cheap decks and everything and not spend too much, but...
Yeah.
I mean, if you want the top tier stuff, it costs money sometimes. Like,
Dude,
a lot of money.
Like, I'm so fucking geeky. Like, what I would rather do than that is a fucking 5,000-year-old board game called Go, or Weiqi, or Baduk. Right? You got a 19 by 19 grid, you play on the intersections, black goes first, and there's 361 possible opening moves. And there's 4 rules. You just go. You just play. And, like, when I found anime, like, my very first anime was about that fucking board game. It's called Hikaru no Go. And what hooked me was that a serious high-level professional had consulted on the Go boards. And so every time they would show a board, I'd pause it and, like, read the board and, like, decide what they should do next and shit. And then I'd unpause it and see what they did and like how they talked about it.
That's so cool.
And like when the kid fucked it up, like his coach would say, "No, you should have done this." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I said." Like it was.
Yep.
And then the
I did that
thing
with
got
Yu-Gi-Oh.
stupid.
I didn't like Yu-Gi. You didn't have to because there's so much build up between turns. Like between the time they draw the damn card and play it, it's like so much time passes. Like, I draw my card, and then I'm going to look at it, and then put it in my hand, and then put it back in my other hand, and then I'm going to tell you what it does, and then I'm going to explain how I'm going to use it. Then I'm going to tell you a backstory about how I got this card, and then I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to
So they
explain
JoJo it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not all that bad. There is a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that in all the series, like, where they're just like, can you just play your fucking turn, guys, so I can get on with the show and play the next episode?
But,
like, damn.
Yeah, like I nerded the fuck out about Go for a good while. Like I've still got my board, I've still got
Let's
my,
get out.
my
I love board
bowls
games and stuff.
with stones. I've still got my problem books. Dude, I used to regulate my time where I'd do an hour out of problem books where I'd build out the situation on the board and then solve it. And after every hour of doing that on a physical board, I'd go up and go on the internet and do ranked matches. And I did that like every day for probably a year. Um, like, I don't know what it is. My brain is wired for relatively simple things that can be combined in complicated ways. And
I like that. No, I'm the same way because I like that strategy aspect. It's something simple, but if you know how to use the tools in front of you, you can construct all these like complicated strategies and really complex things.
like I can tell you every single rule of Go in a less than a minute. That's how simple this game is. But because it's so simple, that's where it gets complicated.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Go. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that.
Like the rules of Go. There's a grid. You play on the intersections, not the spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every point on the grid around that stone is a liberty. When a stone runs out of liberty because it's surrounded, it's captured.
Hmm.
I've told you almost all.
I have seen that game. I know what you're talking about now. Now that you explained it.
I've told you almost all the rules. You know what the other rules are? Apart from black instructions. The other rules are you cannot play a move that results in your stone being immediately captured. You cannot make a move that returns the board to the state it was previously. So if somebody captures your stone, you play a stone, they capture the board, they capture your stone. You just go back and forth forever.
Huh.
And so that rule is called code, which is the Japanese word for return, right? And what's really crazy about the history of Go is the game had existed and been played for hundreds of years before that rule was developed. So like, how long did the games take?
Go games used to take months and years.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, dude. It used to be a thing amongst samurai. Damn it.
When I said this game is 5,000 years old, like there's written history of like game records going back that far.
That's fucking awesome.
And not gonna lie, I've got a book called, Invincible, The Games of Shusaku. Like, I nerded the fuck out. And, I never did get my dictionary of Korean openings, but, Go is kind of like Tekken. The Koreans own it. At least until the Pakistanis show up.
Yeah.
But so, like, it is so simple, and yet because it is that simple, because you have so many options within that simplicity, there's so much you can do, man.
I love games like that.
My grandmother, before she died, like, she got interested in it. Like, do you want to learn it? And she's like, yeah. And dude, we played Go together every afternoon. After my grandfather died.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, dude. And I gotta be honest, like, she never got, like, too old, you know what I mean? Like, it kept her brain going.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's another reason I like card games, strategy games, and things. Because I like having my brain challenged. I like, cause it's a muscle, like everything else in your body. You gotta work it out, And so when you're doing things like that, you're working your brain out. You're making it flex, so it has to get stronger. Just like another muscle. It's gotta work to get better. And if you're continually doing that, it can significantly, keep you sane a lot longer than most people. Because your brain's trained, to recognize patterns and things. Because you're constantly doing that, playing those games. It's all fresh.
So we're trying to take a Ford GT all the way up to R because why not? We're gonna take this bitch as high as we can, try to race it. Why not? The new Ford GT.
What year?
The new one, the 2018, 19.
Oh. Oh, so they still update the cars and stuff then too.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
Okay.
bitch is like twin turbo, fucking EcoBoost, badass bitch.
Twin turbo EcoBoost. I just love how it's EcoBoost. For why? Because why not?
Because we paid for that trademark, we're gonna use it.
Right.
Basically.
EcoBoost. Why? It's on a racetrack. Who cares?
But, like, I'm gonna start moving away from like the actual board game Go, right? Like, it's affected me in a lot of different ways. One of which is I had a friend that used to like to play chess with me online, and it completely fucked playing chess with me between us, because I started to play like a powerfully defensive chess game, and I'd give him pieces early, and then I would just stonewall him and break him down bit by bit, and he's like, what the hell, man? What happened to your chess games? Like, I played Go. I think about it differently now.
Chess was fun. I actually used to play that online too on my phone quite a bit.
But
Because I'd play it at work and stuff. I love chess.
as I got into fighting games, I started to take like the Go perspective to fighting games about like spacing and cross-ups, and like it sounds really stupid, but like I remember I watched Takedo Sakuma the first time I saw him play, and like I felt like I was watching like side-scrolling Go. Like, it was hard to explain. Like, he was managing space and making sure that he controlled his opponent's range in the same way you prevent people from surrounding a stone in Go. And
Is this Street Fighter you're talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that then. I know. I kind of see what you're saying. Yeah.
And,
What's an important tool to use in a fighting game?
And there's a term. Like I say, Go is played primarily in Japan, China, and Korea. So there's different terms, but I learned Japanese terminology. Kind of like if you learn Judo, you're saying terms in Japanese. And so there's a Japanese term for Go called Joseki. And what it boils down to is this game has been played so long that we've identified sequences that occur in the game, and this is the correct way to play that sequence. And the more Joseki you memorize, the fewer decisions you have to make, because like, absolutely, this is the perfect way to play that situation if you can just recognize it. And I kept
Well,
looking.
that does resonate with fighting games, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so
Damn it,
it
you
took me a
guys are gonna
little
make me
while.
want to play Dead or Alive, and I don't want to play. There's nobody I want to actually play online with. Unless JJ wants to play, yeah.
Nah, not right now. I'll be up too late if I do. Well, I keep saying that, but I'm still sitting here up. So.
Like, what is it, 4 right now? Yeah, she's
JJ,
4
if you
right
want to play a little Dead or Alive, I'm down. You just say so.
That's okay. I'm still on Duel Links.
What version are y'all playing? What do y'all play?
6. The newest one.
Do I need the full game?
No, but you can also play through Parsec if you want. But if you want to play rather, you can just get the free version.
Okay, I'll install it. I think I've already got it in the library. I uninstalled it when I was like, why am I playing this instead of Tekken 7? Now I have a reason.
Dead or Alive 6 is better than Tekken 7 in my opinion. It's my opinion, I know, but it's...
I said the same thing. Well, Affliction and I are the... Well, I am too. That's right now. We all play Dead or Alive.
Well, you shocked me the night you and Odin both were like, yeah, you prefer... You honestly, at the end of the day, were Dead or Alive. You and Odin both, and I just, like, was shocked. I actually sent Knight a message right afterwards. Dude, they just both said that they actually prefer Dead or Alive. I did not expect that. Shocked the shit out of me.
Well, I wouldn't say prefer. I like Dead or Alive. It's just something I like to play more.
Well, you said, like you guys had both said, it's like...
Yeah.
You identify more as Dead or Alive players than you do as, like...
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. We do.
The time you put in and everything. And Odin,
Yeah.
and when Odin talked about, the training you putting through, and I get it, because we did it too, so...
Oh, yeah, dude, I was a dickhead to them. They didn't get any slack. Like, they'd be like, alright, man, let me hit that doobie. Like, I'd pass... This is how bad it got Affliction. I would pass someone a fucking doobie and then get a win on it. Dude, you're the one that passed me the bowl or the doobie. Like, what the hell? I'm like, you didn't have to take it. And they're just like, are you kidding me? No. Does the wind say I'm kidding? I don't think so. And so like, and then we started playing Tekken 7 with the tournament setting on for the verses to where you can't, you can't like.
You ever try this R-type car?
Yeah, and there's no stage transitions.
Yeah. Oh no, there's stage transitions. I think it just doesn't. It might not be. I don't know.
Well, like the volcano breaking off and shit like
I
that.
have never played this far
It's
enough.
in there on the tournament mode. They might have originally. They've done so many updates.
Yeah, true. Maybe you
But like,
complained that it was gone.
I don't know. It didn't really affect me much either way. So I get that.
I'm just thinking.
You know what? I'm thinking about it, and I don't know.
When you were telling that story, I just started laughing because I was thinking, like, dude, if I was there, joke's on you, I get better.
Yeah, like it's just funny. Like that's how we were. We were a bunch of dickheads. We'd be like 10 of us in a room, huddled in a circle playing Tekken, right? And like, it was not a room you want to be in, like at all. Like it was like a fucking mafia mob boss room. Like everyone was quiet. Everyone was just shooting each other dirty looks, and it was just on. Like sleeves up, someone about to die tonight.
Man,
And we were assholes. Like it was not. But because of that, we're all good players. So, like how we did our clan. Like I'm not even leader. Like, well, I'm in the collective, but like, well, I'm not leader of that either. But like the White Dragon group we started as like a fighting group. Like I'm not even.
Yeah, my clans and my people, I did not run shit like that.
No. Affliction doesn't do that. I'm a dickhead.
I helped everybody. I made
Yeah, he was
everybody. I
super
worked for
supportive.
everybody. Did whatever I had to bring everybody up.
Yeah, and I stomped on people's necks until they got back.
Exactly.
So it balances each other out more together.
Really,
But
it
like,
does.
so like,
We ain't right, JJ.
no, we're not. But like, it was bad, man. And it was like serious training. You're like, we're sitting there like, damn, you're putting weights on our fingers, like serious. Like it was
Yeah.
like, and it was just bad. Like, so anyways, how we did clan leadership is you had to win, and there was 7 of us, I think, at the time. Like actual members of the 7. We played with other people. 7 actual members. So we had to beat us. We had to get 10 wins in a row on that.
Oh my God, this Ford GT accelerates like a goddamn rocket!
If you got to 9 wins, you lost. So it took a week to do. Like, and we sat in my fucking bedroom during about 2 hours. Fucking Jason and you. And we just sat.
you did an old school Kumite.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And so, finally, yesterday, no one got it. But it's a blue light. That's when you rest. Whenever you get past it. If someone wants to beat you, they have to get past that. So they have to get, like, say you got 12 minutes. The next person counts you out to 12 minutes. It was crazy, dude. It was super competitive. Because the only reason I was like that is because practicing to go to actual tournaments, not just like, like playing around with friends or whatever. So it was like, hey guys, we're just casual players. Like, we're going to compete with you. Like, we want to show us the guy with a fucking match. Like, that kind of shit. Pro player.
Well, I'm competing for money Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like,
Wish I had somebody going with me. Mentally, I am not strong enough to deal with, like, by myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well,
Nah, dude, and trust me, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I can't drive this car right now. Well, it's nothing against anybody. Wow, these R-Class cars are dumb, and this car... See, and this is what I don't like about exceeding the chassis rating. Okay, so when you build a car, right, and that car exceeds what the original car's chassis was capable of, you know what happens? They suck. Yeah, because the chassis was never built to handle that car. You upgrade a car that was built around like a S level, what the game considers an S level chassis. There's no upgrade you can do to make that car any better at its core. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The car itself, the chassis, the rigidity, it's only going to be able to get so much better. You're only going so much you're going to be able to upgrade.
Makes sense. Oh, rank 7. One more rank.
But again, if anyone wants to play Dead or Last Man, I will totally fucking do it. I should go to bed though.
This is silver rank. I'm one away. I'm at the top of the hill. One more. Gold. Love competing. Bassy from wait, Boston Power? Hold on. Goldfinger.
Gold member. It's Austin Powers is gold member, not finger.
Like, oh, Austin Powers?
Yeah, so it's only Master and all the rest of the
Bond was great. There's I've watched all of them, I think.
Yeah,
No,
I haven't one
except
time.
for the last one. I didn't like the newest James Bond all that much.
Yeah, I think I've missed the last 2 or 3. Honestly,
I mean, it was James Bond. It's just, I don't know. I didn't like the new one. He was kind of.
the way I've missed movies and TV, like, I kind of sound like I just got out of prison.
Dude, you're fine. I don't even.
It's a little weird.
Dude, we don't even care if you did just get out of prison. But yeah, I just didn't like him. Like, there is one of the scenes where he's chasing someone is a great example. Like, the other James Bond guys, they're just like, okay, I got to get the bad guy. I'm chasing him. I'm running, jumping over stuff, shooting at him. Well, this guy, I swear to God, I know he is the actor. It's more how he's written. Like, he'll jump off of a 2-foot high surface. He'll drop 2 feet, dude. Like 2 fucking feet, and he'll drop all the way to the ground like he just got done falling from like 100 feet in the air. He go, whoa, and like get almost down to his knees, and then have to recover and then start running again. Like, it was just like goofy looking. Like, everything was so over dramatized. They did,
Like
and like
James Bond had
scenes
James
like
Bond.
that. Yeah, like just little scenes like that. It just, I know it's not like a big thing, but like little things. And then like certain things he did and said just wasn't very. It was kind of, it was just like, what? But I don't know. It wasn't bad though. I mean, if you're like a real worth watching, I just like, and they're not bad. They're really good. But I just like the other ones.
The thing about the old Bond movies, I'm not trying to go like fucking SJW about anything, right? It's just like when I was a kid, they were awesome,
Yeah.
and they didn't grow up with me. And like I look at these Bond movies and I'm going, grown men watch this?
Yeah. It's just so weird.
I agree with you. They didn't grow well. They didn't age well. They really didn't.
No.
And then Triple X trying to step into that was like, yeah.
I like the first one a little bit, but like
The first
second.
Triple X was okay. After that, it was like, okay, now you're trying to
Isn't
be
there like
Bond.
3
It's
of them?
dumb.
Isn't there 3 or 4 of them?
But after the first one, it was like, okay, now you're trying to be Bond. You're not
Yeah.
even veiling it. Just go
Which
home.
sucked because I thought Ice Cube was really cool as like a Triple X character, but like
Ice Cube was actually better than freaking Diesel, if you ask me. But by then, the script was so bad, it didn't even matter.
Yeah, it was just so weird. Like, they're charging through. What was one of the last scenes? They're in a chop shop and they just pull out like all these like armored Humvees and they're like rolling down Washington D.C. streets and shit. Like what? This is weird.
Speaking of Vin Diesel, what I really liked that I didn't expect to was the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yes, that was cool. I liked it.
Like, that was like the second coming of the 80s Doom movies. Like, that was weirdly detailed.
It was really fucking cool too. Isn't there? I know I've seen 2 of them. I don't know if there's any more. I think there's only the 2. could be wrong. Because there's Chronicles of Riddick, and I think there's one.
Oh, the one that was beforehand that was called, oh god, I want to call it Perfect Dark after the Nintendo 64 game, but it was...
Because I know one, they found him in prison, I think, or something, and then one like, I don't remember.
hang on a second.
I played the games, too. The games were really fun, too. I played those. I mean, it wasn't anything, like, spectacular, but it was a good game for the time.
Alright, so they made another one after the one I'm talking about that I didn't even know about.
Yeah, there's two.
Pitch Black was the first one. And I didn't enjoy Pitch Black. It felt like half-baked. Then Chronicles of Riddick was the second one that I was surprised I liked. And then 9 years later they did a third one that I didn't even know happened.
Oh, I didn't even know about that either.
It was called Riddick, just Riddick. It was also known as Riddick Ruled the Ball.
I don't know what the hell that's about.
Chronicles of Riddick, like, I kind of wish that was on Netflix. Like, I could watch that again. That was pretty cool.
It was good. It wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed it.
But it was the first part of that where he was in the prison.
Okay,
Most
I
of them
played
did
the
it again.
games too. The games were really cool.
I remember reading reviews of the PC game that was Chronicles of Riddick. Like, I think it was Escape from Butcher Bay.
Yeah.
But I never played it.
It was okay. It was one of those games that didn't age well, probably, but it was good at the time. But, I don't know, Riddick was cool. I like sci-fi stuff, so I'm always looking for new sci-fi stuff to watch. Like, the last one I watched was The 100, and I think I only have a few more episodes to get caught up on that. And that one was it just kind of gets a little wacky towards the end. But there's also Another Life, what Fortune told me about.
Oh my god, that was so good.
That was actually one of my favorites.
You masters.
Dude, what the fuck is up with my internet? Did they give me another Christmas gift? Oh, sorry, I should mention. About a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now, my internet was suddenly faster and like, oh shit, is Verizon gonna think I hacked the modem or something? And then they sent me an email and said, Merry Christmas, we doubled the internet speed both directions.
Oh.
And right now, I've got a 1440p YouTube stream, and I'm downloading from Steam at 12.6 megabytes per second. So Steam is a little bit above 100 megabits, which is what I'm rated at, and I have a 1440p stream on top of that on YouTube. What the hell? Where is this bandwidth coming from?
See, I have bandwidth like that, but like I'm not allowed to use it because my service provider doesn't have it. So I get the opposite. They're coming to that because they get pissed off at me. I mean, like, I used to pirate a lot of games and stuff, and they found out. So I had to sign like a couple 5-page agreements because it was happening really once. And so now like they have permission to like sweep through my shit and like throttle my speeds, because they're not supposed to be able to do that since I'm like on a list, but they're allowed to. Because they didn't have to let them, but if I didn't let them, they were gonna turn me into service, and I have to go through someone else, which I kind of should have. But you know, they're freaking assholes. Like, I tried to play it off too. They're like, so it looks like it was Mass Effect 2. Like, they knew what game it was, and I'm like, fuck. Those damn kids, man, what the fuck? I don't even have kids. And I think the guy on the phone, like, didn't believe me at all. Because he kind of just got quiet on me. So, anyways, so you go ahead and get on your phone, and get on find this agreement. I got another thing. It was dumb. Yeah.
Let's go,
Whatever.
Vette. Go, Joe.
Funny, man. I played the free version of Dead or Alive 5 for like a minute because it was right before the free version of Dead or Alive 6 came out.
I think it's good.
I don't remember how long I put into the free version.
Well, last round.
Yeah, it has to be last round. If not, you're wasting time.
But other than that, right? I played Dead or Alive 2 on a friend's Dreamcast.
I love Dead or Alive 2. That's one I first played on Dreamcast.
But the only Dead or Alive game I have any time in is 1, and that was like...
Oh my god, that's PS1.
Yeah, It's a lot like Virtua Fighter. It's nothing like VOA.
No, it's not. Back then, they were all like Virtua Fighter. They were all Virtua Fighter clones back then.
It was too.
But if you look at it, like it's kind of like Virtua Fighter.
Street Fighter
You
8
can
Fighter
switch
2, I
characters.
remember. Street Fighter 2, I think it was. It was like a weird or something.
Oh, EX, yeah.
Yeah, I
It
played that.
was made by Eureka, and that was a game studio founded by former Street Fighter 2 players. And so they decided they wanted to use Street Fighter 2 philosophy instead of making something like Street Fighter Alpha. And they got permission from Capcom, and they mixed in original characters from Street Fighter characters, and they made Street Fighter EX, and Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha, and Street Fighter EX Turbo. And that ran its course, but they continued making sort of that game without original characters. And it was called Fighting Layer. And it was a fucking weird game. If you've got an arcade emulator that can play, like, I've got the file, I can send it to you. It is so weird. It was actually like a single player quest in the arcade, and depending on how you perform against the AI, you'd be assigned different paths, like different challenges. And like, God help if you played well in the beginning, and you got like the giant knight with a suit of armor that had a thing with a spear that could go to full speed. And it was like, it turned Street Fighter, the weird 3D Street Fighter, into like Dark Souls. And like, you land a hit, like you dodge the
Big brain against Ken.
yeah, and so I'm not even shitting you. Like, it's gigantic. It can one hit you.
Alright, I am done with Street Fighter tonight.
Okay. And
I
let's
am
say
drunk
you manage.
though. I am drunk.
Well, you know I'm drunk. Listen to the way I'm talking. But
I'm getting there after this one.
Now I
let's
have to
say
play
you-
Dead or Alive. Hopefully I can get a lobby match. I ain't playing no one in ranked. That's like 3 points. Fuck that.
God, if this would download faster. I say faster. It's already going super fast. But
I know, I'm like that too.
I got 40 minutes left, so if you're still here, I'll get in some rounds. But if you manage to dodge that giant knight's giant fucking spear, which will one hit you, and you manage to hit it like twice in minutes.